Tip Drill by Nelly.
Mm.
Yeah, this was.
In the
I
BET
remember.
Uncut days.
Yeah, basically. Actually, damn, has it really been about 20, 21 years since this shit came out? Because
I
yeah,
want to say Tip Drill was between '01, '04. Yeah, that man, time ain't shit. Tip Drill been damn near like 20 years. That's crazy.
and this and it's crazy. Just segue off of that. Uh, Me and Alyssa, I be blowing her head off every time because I have this ability where I can just like, damn, I remember that song, and I just type it up or whatever. And I
Mm-hmm.
was listening to some certain shit, and she was just dancing. She was like, "Play some music so we can dance." And I played some Yang Yang Twins, and
Mm.
blah blah blah. And we was listening to that. I was like, "Babe, this shit is 20 years old."
Crazy.
She was like, "Wait, what?" I was like, "Yeah, this is like 21 years old. This shit came out like 99."
Crazy.
She was like, "No, it didn't." I was like, "Yeah." And then in like 2 years, Get Low will be 20 years old.
Mm.
And it's like, how can it be 20 years old and it like never really went anywhere?
Mm-hmm. Well, that's that because that's it's classic music. It's it's different levels of classic music. Obviously, you got your old school shit, your R&B, you got classic rock, jazz, all that stuff. Now hip hop pretty much being the youngest genre of music. We're like in our first generation of our classic music. You know what I'm saying? We've went through our first little season or generation, whatever. You know what I'm saying? As a
Right.
whole, the genre is like around 40 years old, a little bit older than 40 years old. So we're like the youngest genre of music. All this other shit that been around forever. So now you getting your classic hip hop songs, your shits that's motherfuckers was ahead of their time making, whether it was lyrical, whether it was club hip hop, trap hip hop, whatever it was, motherfuckers making that classic form of whatever kind of hip hop that they doing. And now it's 20 years. Some of that shit aged well and it's still hit like a motherfucker 20 years later, some not. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? But the shit that was ahead of its time and real classic, yeah, it's still like, yeah, that Little John shit, Yin Yang, that's gonna had a club lit as fuck today. It had the club lit 10 years ago, 20 years ago. You know what I mean? It's yeah. You put that shit on right now, bitches gonna do their thing.
It's good thing,
Oh yeah.
yeah. Instantly,
Yeah.
yeah. Back the ass up, all that.
Yeah.
All of it is like 20, 25 years old. And
Shit.
I'm just
Especially
like,
back that ass up. That shit,
but I'm just like, but I just remember hearing that shit all throughout my life, and it's like, damn, it makes sense because if it's 20 years old and I done heard it all throughout my life, nigga, I'm about damn near 30. It make fucking sense. It's just
yeah.
still just like, where the fuck did the time go?
Yeah.
It seemed
Crazy.
like it seemed like shit that dropped in 2017 was just here,
Right.
and now that's what 4 or 5 years ago.
Mm.
So it's crazy.
Hell
Um,
yeah.
but yeah, Tip Drill, man, that was crazy because that kind of was what brought my attention to the whole you know objectification of women conversation in music
Mm.
because I was still young when that song came out. I was like, I remember all the kids at school was talking about it, but I was still young for like fourth or fifth grade. So I started hearing all that and everything like that. And I would hear all these women on these panels in court. And, these women are being objectified and they are this and being held against their will and da 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 da. And somebody should save them and take them away from these oppressors and da da da. And then I watched the video on VT Uncut. And I mean, every woman got a smile on their face.
Right.
Every woman seems to be enjoying themselves,
Oh shit.
having quite a time though, and it confused me because I'm just like, well, why are y'all so mad when
Oh
they not?
shit.
I was like, they're not mad. So how are you mad?
You said they making good money, getting good
They
drugs,
they
good
they they they
champagne
they
and shit.
they drinking. They around money. They around men that got
Oh
status. Like
shit.
they getting everything they want. They seem like they where they want to be to me. And I mean, but that was the conclusion my fifth grade mind came up with. I was like, these women look happy here.
Right. Right.
They don't look like they suffering or anything at all. And then you let them tell it, you know, ban the video. Oh, we can't play it on BET Uncut. It's too uncut for uncut. How?
Right. Yeah.
I'm like, and then I remember and then I went back and looked at it with grown up eyes. You know, I'd been around the block. I know what's going on out here. And then go back to the damn video. It ain't even that damn bad. Actually,
No.
it's quite tame compared to the shit today. And I was like, this shit had people up in arms.
Yeah.
And I just think that just goes to show you how different times we in, you know, nowadays. Because, you know, certain shit is like, I don't know, certain shit that got over back then would never fly today. You know, that would just be, it would just, you know, and certain shit that would fly today would probably get you beat up back then. So it's crazy how time, you know, how, you know, society just shifts and shapes and determines what is controversial and what isn't controversial.
It's some lines I listen to now back in the day. And I mean, I can't even like defend the shit. You know what I mean? I can't like, even defend it. Like, oh no, it's hardness, and I get it at the end.
It's the Chris Rock shit. It's the Chris Rock shit.
You know what I mean? It is art, just like music, movies, dance, whatever. It's part of the arts, and I get it. It's being creative. It's telling a story. It's making a movie, and I get that. But it's just with hip hop because it's so. Art that really just comes from Black people, from the streets. It always speaks to us and hit us differently. That shit is life. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
we can't really. It's such life. We can't put the art in it. You like, no, nigga, that shit real. That nigga we did this and we was out there and he did this. That shit is life. It ain't no. We don't look at it. Real Black people don't look at the art of it because it's to them it's not, even though it is.
Right.
This is life, and we spitting about it. We reporting this shit. We giving you that perspective. But a lot of this shit I be listening to, something from back in the day, and like I said, man, I can't even fucking defend it. I be like, y'all niggas, you talking about just blatant trains on bitches and doing this and just you know, I don't even want to say it.
Just be defied. Just want to defy.
Yeah, like a very famous line from DMX.
I know what you're talking about.
I don't even want to say it. You know, we ain't go up. Oh, y'all all took it and y'all did it wrong. That's wrong.
Yeah, I was like, I'll be listening to shit. I was like.
And at the time, once again, I'm young.
That was a good one.
Yeah, at the time, I'm like, shit. You spitting the lyrics. You're not even really knowing what the fuck you saying. You just
right. Yeah. That I don't know, man. That's just yeah.
You can't defend.
I mean, I was like, what do you want me to say, man?
Right.
Like, just listen. Ain't nobody. Everybody got they not proud moments, okay? Leave it, you know.
Yeah, it's.
I'm like at that point, all you can say is, well, you didn't say some shit. Shut up.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
that's all I. What did he say? You done said some shit. The fuck what you done said when nobody listening to you. Shut up. I ain't gonna, you know. So I don't know. I just niggas just say whatever.
Hey, dude, we do. I mean, whatever, nigga.
Like, yeah, I'm just like, niggas just say whatever.